What is a game that we could play to just put a little pressure on us and see how well we're driving the ball?
Yeah, for sure. So look, dispersion is everything with the driver. You might sacrifice a little bit of distance to be in the fairway every single time, especially if you're playing a course that has rough. I like to use a 40-yard fairway.
Okay.
So basically side is 20 yards either side of the target. So you pick a target. You're going to have 14 fairways when you play golf. If you're hitting around 70% of your fairways, you are elite, right? You're doing really well. So I'd like to play this game, and if you can get somewhere in the 50% mark, if you hit 14 balls, 50% of them would be pretty good. If you could get 75%, you'd be unbelievable. So it's one of those things where we've got a few balls here, maybe we hit 4 or 5 shots, and let's see if we can get 50% of them inside that 20-yard variance. And you might find that you have to dial down the speed a little bit to be able to get the ball in play. When you're practicing for sort of the average, 40-yard fairways are pretty typical. If you do that, you can drive it anywhere. Yeah. So let's try and hit some shots. Okay. We're looking for side carry, no more of 20 yards either way.
Ooh, that's not going to play, Mark.
Okay, so that one's probably going to miss our fairway. But let's, as a benchmark, let's see where that is. Okay, so that is 61 yards left of our target. So obviously,
that's a re-tee.
Re-tee, probably hit it on the toe, a lot of gear effect there. Kind of wash that one out. So again, maybe toggle down the speed a little bit. You're trying to think of, I tell people, if you're trying to drive the ball and put it in play, have the mindset, this is like hitting the ball on a green on a par 3. I'm trying to put the ball in the fairway. Yep. Most people stand with the driver and they're just smashing it, but that's great if you can hit it straight. So we want to try and make sure your goal 40 yards.
Okay. All right, I'm going to call it out. I'm going to try to hit a cut.
Okay, there you go. Intentful, that's always powerful.
Hit a good shot shape. Let's see it.
Okay, much better.
There we go. 2 different guys there. That's going to be like 0 side carry.
That one
give me a good one.
Is, just to give it a context, I think that's more within 10 yards of the target.
So we got a fairway hit.
We're going. We were intentful. You said you were going to cut it. You did.
Okay.
I think you like to manifest what you're trying to do. So talk yourself through it. I think that visualization intent's very powerful.
I think some of the things too, like this is a beautiful hole we have here, but it's like you got to visualize the golf course, right? Typically there's a bunker you're looking at or something like that. So I think you need to be intentional with kind of how we're trying to do it. So I'm gonna try to hit a cut again. That's what's easier for me.
Okay,
might
good.
Be a little too right.
That one was right at side carry, saying it's about 19 yards to the right as a context, so that's pretty good. You're still in the tolerance, so we're 2 out of 3 here.
Okay.
This is good. Let's try one more. Okay, that's good. A little pull, try and come back to the target.
Good start line, didn't quite cut.
Yeah, so that one's got the right start line, and that one's 25 yards to the left.
Okay.
So you're probably 5 yards, you're probably in the first cut. Not going to kill you, but certainly still not within our 40-yard tolerance. So let's do one more and let's see if we can tie it up. So you're at 50% now. This is your 5th shot. Let's see if we can get one more in there. You've got 1 foul ball, 1 in the first cut, 2 in the fairway. That's pretty sporty. Let's try one more. So no pressure. Nice, very, very straight there. Really good. So we put you under a bit of pressure and you delivered. Again, you're over the threshold of 50%. You're doing good stuff here. And if you look at your scatter chart, you can see how these are all in a pretty good spot. We've got that one outlier, which is costing you 2 shots, most likely re-tee, but the others are good. And so the goal is to start to get comfortable in these tight quarters of fairways so that when you get on the golf course, it's like, oh, that's really, really easy. But you know, if you create facts in practice, you're trying to build confidence. I know I can do it. These games, performance games, are designed to be difficult. The tolerance is, if that's 40 yards is too easy for you, 20 either side, bring it into 30, bring it into 20. Like, if you really want to test yourself, create the parameters and then use the Rapsodo to be able to monitor that. But that's going to help you build confidence, so when you stand on the tee on the course, you feel like, yeah, I know I'm going to put the ball in play, I'm ready to go.